change like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Fly through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it. I got the juice. Your bitch love my juicy fruit. Switching lanes in the coupe. Take your main bitch, I'm recruiting. Yeah, I brought the soul. Brought some bottles, keep them cold. Call your friends, bring them over. Tonight's gonna be real longer. Hey, roll up the ganja, whole room looking like a sauna. Heat the booth up like a sauna. Break it down to a size, call me Bill. Nah, balls, double body, call them Siamese. Sour D's got me Chinese. Y'all followers, I lead. I'm the great one. Follow me. Shit, I make it rain. Flex your Lil Wayne. Flying high like a plane. You a paper plane in the rain, boy. Flow cold, give him chills. Gotta give him something they can feel. I'm eating heavy, never missing a meal. In case you missing, I eat every meal. Since we talking meals, let's up the ante. Had a hard night life. Call me Annie, Michael Jack ass. So you okay, Annie? I'm better now. Working on a Grammy hoes. Love my flavor, wanna give me panties. Red James, bitches, she tastes like candy. I'm the one that sets a call for the caddy. I'm the one that sets a call, cause I got that flavor. 20 trees like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Fly through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it.
Feel like I'm walking on water, cause I'm ahead of the wave. Follow me if you wanna get paid, by any means necessary. I flee the scene and leave it scary. No need to worry, I got it. When it come to this, I'm out of body. Promise behind me, you don't wanna try me, I'm a little bit loco. Ducking the paparazzi, trying to get rid of the cocoa. I swear it's a boatload, no joke though, no phone, no communication. Niggas out of pocket, out of line, don't test my patience. Go hand for the cake, leave no crumbs on the plate. Ain't no weight, I can't bench press. Cut the window while you spit for the Windex. I'm in this feeling, I'm up now. I go for 2 at the touchdowns. Nigga, I'm all in. I play them in ball mains. And niggas ain't showing up, they might as well forfeit the ball game. There's never no lame shit. I want niggas to eat too, but niggas be talking that shit. And I don't believe you getting it equal. I got an eagle, and it is used to separate people.
I got that flavor. 20 trees like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Fly through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it.
Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. On to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. On her with the flexing. High up the jet view. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy flavor, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. On to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Say my number under sexy. Tell her bring her bestie. They can't help but sex me. Blame it on a neck piece. Paparazzi can't touch me. Even if they catch me. This worded up dizzer. PM me the family. For going to jeweler trip. My crystals and copper. Just brought a rose coke. Wear it over my heart chakra. Throat chakra. Manifesting everything I wanna. See it clear through my third eye. Know they can't stop her. Now crown me king and queen in this bitch. Beat her with alchemy, not with my fist. Kill her with love and not with the blick. Rolling up skank, smell like skunk in this bitch. Gotta get out my dreams, can't live with what ifs. Gotta get out my dreams, can't live with what ifs. Hey, on her with the flex. High off the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. On to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. On her with the flexing. High up the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy flavor, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. On to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski.
My new girl and my ex-enemies got them both pressed off the D. They tryna figure out what to do with me. Mushroom head just got a few hickeys. Ain't no comparing when I gotta go get it. I make my presence felt. I'm so hot I make glaciers melt. Shit, I'm a star on my residence next to Orion's belt. So kick off your shoes. Think I'ma see the world from this third eye view. Don't be afraid, it's only the truth. I've been waiting on you. We can do whatever you wanna do. I fuck around and let you meet the gang. Only got my nuts, I let them hang. Open up the safe and make it rain. Cause nobody do it better. We got our foot on the gas, you seeing it. Clouds of smoke, I'm leaving it. Fuck around, kill your ass when you breathe it in. Toxic. Channel my cheat and I catch me a fly with chopsticks. I go to war any day. When Marley McMagic, that's strange.
I know what the flex. High off the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. I'm on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. I know what the flexing. High off the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, nigga, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. I'm on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Jet ski. Got a shot like Shooter McGavin. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. Cause she know a young nigga make magic. On a low-key, baby, got a body. If it ain't drop top, it ain't for me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about money, don't call me. I got a shot like Shooter McGavin. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. On a low-key, baby, I'm a savage. On a high-key, baby, got a body. She ain't eat a little mama, done spoil me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about Benji, don't call me, yeah, call me, yeah.
Niggas shoot at my baby, get buried. She like how I told how I carry it. It's a young nigga world, free Melly, bitch. Pick up the drop in the van. Off the jam, hop right in the land. Run the check and cash out on some land. Double up and just do it again. Gotta shoot it like 007. Name Deb, but she always scream Devin. Reminiscing, I was here from the back end. She was trying to tag team with the best friend. If the sun don't shine, take it back in. Lost love, but the streets took it back in. No. Lost love, but the streets took it back in. And she playing this song. She can kick it with a wave swimmer. She fucking with me, I'm a main nigga. And she get the plus cause I'm paid, nigga. Not to mention I blaze a nigga. So crazy. Broad day, bitch, go crazy. What you thinking? How you
Got a
gonna
shot like
like
Shooter McGavin. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. Cause she know a young nigga make magic. On a low-key, baby, got a body. If it ain't drop top, it ain't for me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about money, don't call me. I got a shot like Shooter McGavin. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. On a low-key, baby, I'm a savage. On a high-key, baby, got a body. She ain't eat a little mama, done spoil me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about Benji, don't call me, yeah, call me, yeah. Had to switch the flow up. Flow so wavy, make a throw up. Hit the block and got my door up. Now they bitches wanna Joe us. Joe ass niggas wanna bro us. Ain't no way we bumpin' shoulders. Pay my dues, so now they owe us. Ain't no workers, we all own us. On the E-way doing donuts. Moving donuts like a baker. She give me the cake like it's my B-day. She got a friend, they want a three-way. P and me, we making magic. Going crazy, going bad shit. Making moves around the atlas. Try to test this, it get tragic. And I don't play games, red light, green light, see a red light. Better run for your life. Fuck a out, bitch, do it all out of spite. She wanna be bae, I tell her just for the night. Cause I'm with my brothers, just different moms. My nigga W, a ticket time bomb. Ho got a shot, something like LeBron. When I shoot the shot, the win always mine. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. Cause she know a young nigga make magic. On a low-key, baby, got a body. If it ain't drop top, it ain't for me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about money, don't call me. I got a shot like Shooter McGavin. Off-white like my first name Barry. She call me Spike Lee when she gotta have it. On a low-key, baby, I'm a savage. On a high-key, baby, got a body. She ain't eat a little mama, done spoil me. No mid-grade weed in my Ferrari. If it ain't about Benji, don't call me, yeah, call me, yeah.
My baby get bad. She like the way that I carry it. It's a young nigga world free Melly, bitch. Yeah. Years out. What's up with you? What you saying? You want me to come over right now? Right now? You bullshit. Fuck out of here. I'm on my way.
Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty wanna lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cape, girl, I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on. Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty gon' lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cake, told her I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on. Shorty want game, let's play, huh? Fuck a little game I play, go hard on this bitch, super saiyan. Bitch, I make magic like seance. Keep $1 million in the safe, huh? Not at the crib, but the safe, huh? Got some shooters, don't play by me. No dirt on my neck, they gon' spray by me. Ain't no need to drop names, no face, no trace, all I say about them. Drop it back on a bad bitch. Drake the Mercalli, no average. We're the gang full of savages. These niggas turkey, they sandwiches. Keep it drum like a band with us. Top dollars on head trying to battle us. Face myself when I look in the mirror. See it so clear like it's Panamera. Big nigga soft as a panda bear. Meanwhile I'm shining like chandeliers. Shining so hard they throw shade at glass. Taking the lead, I'ma get us there. Future resides and that's what they fear. Baby, more audible, little still. Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty wanna lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cape, girl, I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on. Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty wanna lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cake. Told her I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on.
Shorty, I'm about that life, so I came here with my guns on. 223s go psycho. Stab up the pussy like Michael Myers, fuck up a vital organs, giving up portions. Hustled on blocks that be scorching. Fuck it, I made me a fortune. Impregnate the game, then aborted. Grounded my feet in some black sand. Woke up, I'm feeling like Pac-Man. I gave her once for a lap dance. She made it pop on a handstand. I hit it twice like Bam Bam. Follow the rainbow like Toucan. I bought a chopper for $2,000. Just in case ain't no love in the end. I'm shooting my way out. Better yet, shooting my way in. Knocking the walls down, caved in. If you got insurance, I'll pay it. I know you feel what I'm saying. I'm glad you gave me a chance. We about to do this romance thing, and I'm about to hand you some bands.
Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty wanna lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cape, girl, I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on. Shorty want me to stay, huh? Shorty, I'm on my way, huh? Shorty wanna lift them legs up. Shorty gon' throw me the cake. Told her I needed a baker. Baby, that word like labor. Got a lifesaver, don't save her. Ain't saving no hoe, ain't no cape on. No.
I make magic.
We were so wrapped up. I know. Peace and prosperity, beautiful people. It is another beautiful Monday and on Authentic Philosophies, and I'm your girl Imani, and I'm here with my girl. It's Lucci. Hey, and we got a guest.
Marley the Great, a.k.a. Marseille.
A.k.a. Marseille. That was all of Marseille's music that we played on the intro. Instead of playing our DJ Nate mix that we normally play, we had to listen to Marley, of course.
I appreciate
Marley the Great.
Because it's all bangers.
All of them.
I appreciate that.
All of
Definitely
them.
appreciate that.
Tell us what we were listening to.
If my memory serves me correct, I'm a little high from seeing me morning show with my brother County Kravitz there. We got some Arnold in, that's me and Dub Dizza. Then we got we just did what was that?
Lifesaver.
See, that's a shame.
I was gonna say,
I shouldn't fucking smoke. Lightsaber. And then we played Flavors. You know what I mean? That actually was like one of my first songs I ever came out with too. I'm running that back because of the love that they give here. Every time that shit get played, somebody be like, yo, what the fuck that we do? That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know, I gotta blame it on the weed if it was another song. No.
It was
We played
fun facts,
we played Shooter McGavin too.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah. No, I said Arnold. I started with Arnold. See, she
Yeah.
got too. Shout out to
And
Paulie
all,
Baby.
we right. We all are. We all are. It's the flowers early in the morning on Authentic
Go
Philosophies.
flowers.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, thank you, Marley. I appreciate you for coming to the show
Thank y'all for having
today.
me.
Almost thought I wasn't gonna make it. I waited for the trolley for an hour.
And
For,
then it was
for
like,
an hour.
nah.
No, first I waited for like 30 minutes, and then it was like, oh, it's not coming. You're going to have to catch the other one. So I walked 4 blocks to the other joint and waited there for 20 minutes,
That's
and no
bullshit.
trolley ever came. And I was like, so neither of these trolleys is running today. But
Fuck
nobody
you,
said
Charlie.
no.
what's going on with this?
I don't know.
What's
It
up?
was like an accident, I think, on like 60th and Woodland. So that means both of them was being held
Oh,
up, the
yeah.
11 and the 13.
Yeah.
So neither of them was ever coming.
That's bullshit.
But I'm here, though, because shout out to Lucci sending me Uber fare.
You know what I mean?
So I'm
Get
here.
your
That's how
ass
you
here.
hold the gang down.
We are gonna
What's
get
up,
your ass
team?
here.
What
Yeah.
y'all got going on? That was me this morning.
My morning was fine.
That's it.
Yeah.
You was on CNE. What happened on CNE?
I mean, he was talking his shit. He was talking about sports. Me and Paulie was sitting over there like these motherfuckers talking French. That shit was like, suck lip beer. I'm like, what the fuck is the huh?
Like, what?
No, I got some of this shit. That was crazy. It was like old shit. These new players I don't know nothing about. But and then we got played some of my tracks and shit like that. And then we got into a fucking debate about Hove and Nicki Minaj in a fucking versus and Nicki winning or some shit.
What?
Yeah,
How
it
is
was
that
it was
even
somebody
a
was smoking meth this morning. And it wasn't me.
Oh, it had to be.
Paulie.
That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't even
That's
sound like a
damn
logical
wrong.
versus battle.
Like-
Honestly, like that's not even.
They're not
Thank
even.
you.
It's not even a headline like
Man.
Nicki versus Hope. Like who want
They
to see
don't-
that? We are everybody
not.
already know.
That's anybody. Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Right,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
Not saying
okay.
she not
Well,
up there,
right, but she not
but
up
she
there.
ain't fucking Hove.
Like
Yeah.
It's like saying, okay, Ariana Grande gonna go against motherfucking Beyonce or some shit. No,
No,
absolutely not. That
no.
makes no fucking sense.
makes zero sense. They don't even have as many
She like the
songs out.
reincarnation of Christina Aguilera.
Damn, that was a good John.
For Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
She just, I can't
And
get into
Mariah
it.
Carey.
I can't. Yeah, she got a little.
She
Yeah,
takes from both.
that
of
was
them.
like a perfect way
She
to
really know music.
describe,
That was.
the making of, that bitch.
That bitch.
Because she definitely gave both of them. I can't, like, as an artist, like, I think her music is cool. I think she can really sing her
Yeah.
ass off. But when they try to have her do like little sexy shit, it's just
Like,
really
no,
awkward.
just let her
And
be
she's
her.
she's an adult woman, but it just seems so weird.
She's a Disney
Right.
bitch. She
That's
can't
probably
do all that
that's
shit.
probably what it is. Because I'd be
She
like,
They
grew up,
never grow up.
You can't,
They
yeah, they
never
can't
grow
never
up.
grow
That's
up.
like
You always
my
got
call this
to
bitch a
start
Disney
over.
bitch. Ride this shit out this bitch. No, real shit though. That's probably
But that's
why.
what they do to all
That's
of
what
them.
they do to all
After
of them.
they
Like,
too
as
old to
soon
be
as
on
you do some
TV.
sexy shit, you never on Disney again. They ain't showing you shit. No
They
more.
probably was gonna give her
Nobody
own
like,
show
fuck
and shit.
you,
Like
lost
the bitch
your
was like,
contract.
no, I want to go fuck Big Sean and shit. And shit.
Right,
When she was
right.
out, like it's like, well, fuck you. But that makes sense because like her came from like that whole world of like
What
Disney
happened with
and
Hannah Montana?
like, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Did you ever see like this is random as shit? I'm just saying random high shit. Did you ever see the joint where she called the bitch Hannah Montana and I was about to call that bitch the same thing? Miley Cyrus, which isn't her real name either. Miley Cyrus. I was like, yeah, I just found that shit out. I don't remember the real name
Fuck
though because
you,
I can't. I don't want to.
Lying ass bitch.
This bitch got
She don't
she
like
3
Disney
names
bitches.
back.
She don't like lying ass bitches. She is on it this morning.
All
But
right.
no, she when she did the joint on my neck, my back on stage at her concert, you ever saw that shit?
No.
Yo, the shit is the funniest shit ever. Like she
don't got
had
no-
to be high as fuck off of what I don't know.
She was
But she
with
had,
Juicy
like-
J.
Yo, she was by herself. The bitch had on motherfucking like a backpack that had some wings flapping on it, and she was mad as shit at the crowd. Like, fuck that, y'all know the song, my back, my neck, lick my pussy.
Yeah,
The
my
fucking
crack.
they turned the camera. Everybody just was looking like nobody knew that shit. That was it. That was the last I heard of her ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I
She
definitely
haven't.
never heard of that.
I'm gonna pull it up for y'all.
Y'all,
Last time I heard of her, she was just, having marital problems. Well, not marital problems,
see that
but
picture,
trying
man.
to,
We talking
get
about
her man
Miley
back.
Cyrus?
Yeah, she was trying to get her man
See, this
back.
is how
That's the
y'all
last
know
time
I
heard
do
from her.
not care about these people's lives. First of all,
'Cause
what
fuck
you
'em, that's
eat
why.
do
Trying to
not
become
make me shit,
conservative
and
and
your
shit.
money is not getting me paid. So fuck what you got going on in your life. I don't care who you married to. I don't care who you got kids by. I don't care who you cheating on. I don't care. I actually don't care. I don't. We here to talk about Marseille. Fuck Miley Cyrus.
That is a,
Like,
that is, that is-
let's run these
that is
numbers up. We don't
that
care
is
about
very,
her.
very, very,
Like,
very, very true.
Let's talk about that.
That's
'cause,
very,
like,
very
man,
true.
They ain't getting
First,
us
we have to
paid.
do our morning recap. On Monday,
On Monday.
we had on B-Nor Part 2.
Mhm.
Except it was Sammy announcements.
Yep.
Because that's what he called it. And we talked about...
Oh, shit.
I didn't know we had a name for it.
Yeah, it's a name for it now. And we talked about him doing coaching. script writing, blogging, and being the chief editor.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure y'all hit up B Noor.
That's what's up.
And
Entrepreneur Negro.
yes,
Oh
that's,
shit.
that's right. We talked about
that's
inner
what we
peace.
Entrepreneur.
Well, go ahead, Polly.
Polly, where is your mic?
Negro.
Sit down,
Yeah.
have a seat. First of all, we got to introduce yourself. Your mic definitely wasn't working.
Listen, I just want to say y'all are the most peaceful and shady people.
It's a little dark.
It's like it's so much love and shade at the same time.
Shady
It's
love.
beautiful.
It's called duality, goddammit.
I
Gotta have
fucking
both.
love it. Thank you. I'm here. It's Molly, baby. Hi, ladies.
Hey, Polly.
It's my
Hola.
first time here.
Oh, it is.
Other than coming to get my award.
Right.
Because, I was here to get my award.
Yes,
Right.
you were. Woman
But,
in charge.
like here. Hey, ladies.
On air.
It's a special guest, Polly, in the house. We're blessed to have her here with
Yes.
us right now because
Both of
this is
them.
the first time she's been on our show, so we're very excited. Polly get the best hugs,
Yes, she does.
and I had one for a while, and I got one this morning. That's probably why I'm glowing, y'all.
I'm so
They
happy.
definitely give you
warm.
a uplifter.
Yeah.
You know.
Those
Thank
are
you.
real genuine hugs. People don't
Yeah.
give real genuine. Did y'all know that you're supposed to hug someone for 20 seconds in order for it to even release the proper endorphins?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
20
so
seconds.
for the people that
No,
I hug
awkward.
real quick, I'm sorry.
Right. But can you imagine an awkward 20-second hug between somebody you really don't want to hug? Like, don't hug me because
I
that's the
want
rule.
your
Like,
yeah,
back up. Like,
Hey,
that's
fucking
cool.
yo.
Like, we
3
don't need a 20
seconds.
We're 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
Yo. No, I don't know.
I ain't
about
never
that.
hear that, but hey, I guess that's why the people I
Just
love,
walk
I
up and
give you
start doing that
guys
shit to people.
lovely hugs.
20-second hugs.
Yeah, we gonna be weird as shit after that. Like, all right, so all right.
Why she hug me so?
Yeah, we gonna be weird as shit.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
This weird ass, long ass.
You okay? Think
You
of
know
like,
to
you
let
okay?
go or keep,
Everything
like,
okay?
That shit gonna be
Sad
a
right
bad
now?
thing. We just start
We
fake
gotta talk
crying
about
and shit.
something.
But yeah, I'm gonna try that shit.
We talked about inner peace. So, Marseille, how do you find your inner peace?
I don't know if I'm at that part of my journey yet. Like the journey is like a up and down thing. It can't be too, constant in one direction. I mean, that shit would be terrible either way. I mean, so I didn't get back around to that. I guess the inner peace for myself is probably the closest thing to that. Is just me processing shit. I mean, taking the time to actually think about everything. I mean, I have to do that often. I mean, I learned how to do it on the go lately. I mean, but hell yeah, that's how I find my inner peace. Just taking the time to let it all, marinate and make sense. Cause it'd be a lot of dots. Like that should be like an A and then S and then the fucking Z and shit. And you trying to figure out like, well, where the fuck does this shit go?
Y.
You know what I mean?
Negative
They
Y.
throw all the vowels in there and shit. You just be like trying to figure it out. So it's like, sometimes you have to take that. And a lot of people don't even know that too.
Do you process in silence? Do you
Yes.
write music when you process? What do you do while you process?
My process is more so in silent than anything. Then it probably would be secondary in music. Yeah, depending on the person or the I'll say in previous relationships, it probably was more in silence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people tend to judge you off of even your negative thoughts. But sometimes you want to be able to be, vulnerable and let somebody else know how you feel. Maybe they can shed some light on your situation and be able to help you out. You know what I mean? So
A lot of the times, just being able to verbalize how you're feeling to someone, whether they say anything, it is helpful. Because then you can hear yourself think. It's like just getting it out and being able to put yourself in that vulnerable position. I also read that somewhere too.
yeah.
Putting yourself in a vulnerable position and telling people the things that you like bring you the most shame or the most guilt. It relieves those feelings of shame and guilt when you can share those feelings with other people. So it is important to have those people around. That's
Hell yeah.
I just write everything down. Or I might just talk to myself in the room.
Oh, I'm doing that shit right now. I just had like 17 conversations with myself while we was doing it. It's like, so I get you like, hell yeah, that works.
You definitely multitasking.
Fuck
on this
yeah.
show. She's a process
I'm
on
probably
this all
making a
I'm
beat in
thinking
my
about.
head right now. Like a bunch of shit and still, here. You know what I mean? So it's like, but that shit came with actually learning that I had that problem where I would just go through life and not actually deal with what's in front of me. Because I hate to say it, but it's literally how this third dimensional realm was set up in a sense for us to go from being children and depending on the gender of your child, you might not even allow your child to express himself.
feelings, right.
You know what I mean? I mean, him or herself, because it's actually both these days, but it typically used to be, boys can't cry, you better stand up, you act like a girl. And then once these children become adults and get out of school, instantly, they have to jump into the workforce and forget all of their feelings that they never got a chance to deal with, all of the childhood traumas that that were overlooked. Because think about it, they tell you go to work at 14 legally. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on when you're 14. If you really think about it, it's a whole lot going on mentally. You literally are changing and evolving into someone else. And it's like,
16 and I'm working right now.
yeah, that shit it's like, but to me, like I started working when I was 14. My first job was at McDonald's and shit. And I mean, as a cashier and shit. And it's like, you never have the time to process. So you don't learn how. No one's teaching because the parents are more than likely, parents that may have never had the chance to even deal with their childhood traumas.
Right.
On top of that
That's
shit.
where a lot of us are at.
Yeah.
It's like our parents, we know a lot more than our parents did.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And the children that are being raised now are definitely going to be exposed to what we didn't have, thankfully. So we can know to let them express themselves, to let them, be in touch with their emotions, all of those things. So that, okay, maybe you do have to go to work at 14, but come home and tell me how your day was going and let me know where your mental state is at.
Exactly.
Those conversations are so important. And we didn't have that really growing up. Like, I don't think any of us.
I did.
You did? You didn't? You did? What about you?
Yeah, I was kind of able to express myself to a certain extent. Like we had times where my mom would give us a time to, you could say whatever you want to say, even if it was down to like me and my siblings arguing and fighting. And we going at it so much, she'll let us come in the room and like express ourselves, whether it's a curse word in it or not.
Right.
Let it out. And
Mom used to watch us.
it was to a certain extent I can tell. I knew I could tell my mom anything.
Right.
I knew I could go to her, have any kind of conversation if it was something serious or something that's bothering me or something that I was going through. I knew that, but I knew to a certain extent of not to play with my mom.
How far to push it? That's real. No, I definitely didn't have that. I grew up in a traditional Christian family, and like my stepfather was a pastor and shit, and that shit just was like a lot of the things that I wanted to talk to somebody about. I didn't know. I didn't have outlet other than my grandmother. You know what I mean? And she, shout out to Gramps. You know what I mean, it's been a few years since she's left us, but she right here too at the same time. You know what I mean? But that shit is like, yeah, shit's crazy, man. I don't know how to explain that shit.
I didn't really talk to my mom and shit till I got older.
Yeah, like
and then I
20s.
expressed when I was in my 20s, and then like I expressed to her like how I felt like about my childhood and all that stuff. Because my mom, she worked from 5 to 10. So like me and my sister kind of did everything ourselves.
No, I when I say I could tell my mom anything, meaning at that age and time, but even looking back at like my traumas and things that I dealt with, it's still a hard conversation for me to have with my mom, for me to tell her how I actually felt when I was young. Like you said, your mom worked from 5 to 10. My mom used to do living. My mom would go to work for 30 days straight.
Damn.
Yeah. Jeez. So like it was just me and my brothers. Of course we had adults that came and made sure that we was okay. Or like at one point my stepfather lived 2 doors down from us. When my mom left him, we moved 2 doors down. Like so it was like we was good and we grew up on the block and was born on the block. So everybody took care of everybody. We was good. But there was times
I miss when it was like that too.
Yeah, right. When everybody took care of the children.
It ain't like that no
but my mom used to go to work for 30 days at a time. You feel what I'm saying? And it used to just be me and my brother, and I used to have to be the woman of the house. And good thing I had dope brothers, so of course they helped and made sure everything was good too. And they was older than me, but I was the one cooking and making sure they ate. They might did the laundry, but I fed them niggas, like you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. But
teamwork.
She still can't take these conversations now.
No, and
she
it's a lot of conversations.
She start getting real defensive and blaming it. Like, and I'm like, yo, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just
trying to
get it out. I am a bad mother. I'm just trying to say you're a bad mother.
Because you made me into the person
I am. Right.
I'm not mad at you, but I just want to get this out.
Know that this is the, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that I felt.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that.
I go to fuck straight in. Now, but I wasn't always like that though. I was like, when I was growing up, I was real shy. You know what I mean? And that shit was like, I just stayed out of the fucking way. Like, you know what I mean? Just introverted over the fucking corner. Sometimes I catch myself doing that now. You know what I mean? Like, if I get too high and I start going into my head, I'm going to go chill and process my shit. You know what I mean? But that shit was like it got to a certain point where, you know, I had to open my mouth because I was crying myself to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And that shit that people don't think about, you know, their children going through in a sense, but they are going through that because unfortunately, you know, a lot of black people don't like to talk about like mental health, period. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, you leaving your kids out here to kind of figure shit out for themselves. And sometimes, you know, the parents don't know. That's why I can't fault them because my parents they weren't extremely young, but they was young.
Right.
You know what I mean? My grandmama and them was in church and all that, doing their own thing. So it was like the way they were raised and what they were taught is what they kind of passed on. You know what I mean? And that shit is like, no, in today's time, listen. Well, talk to myself, talk to her, talk to whoever I feel comfortable enough with to let that shit out. But these days, if I got something to say, I'm definitely telling my mom, and she just looking at me like, yo, this girl's crazy.
Right. No, I agree with that because I know, like, I was always able to talk to my mom about all kinds of things. But in my 20s, when I started having mental disabilities and started like wanting to commit suicide and those kinds of things, when I brought that to the table, it was like, oh no, suck it up. Like you not actually suicidal. Like you don't actually have anxiety. Like that's not actually a thing. Like, you think I'm making this shit up?
Right.
Like, no, I'm coming to you because I need
that
help.
happens on the regular.
I
The
need
people around you
help
downplay it, and they don't see like, no, nigga, I'm really
real.
thinking about this shit. Like, I'm really feeling this way. Like, talk to me, help me.
Right, and I mean, there's so many people who look down on those who feel that way or who have done things to hurt themselves because they feel like that's a weak mindset. And it's like, no, it's a chemical imbalance that's something that I can't even control.
Right.
But I'm talking to you because I'm trying to let you know before I make a bad decision, like, help me. Like, I'm just asking for help. So it's like, yeah, I can go to her and I can tell. But now, like you said, you can say whatever. Now it's like, now that it's been 10 years in, it's more understood. Now that we've had those meetings with the therapist, with the family, with like, so that you can understand, like, no, this is a real thing. Like, Shawty, she just present well. Like, she look good to everybody, but that is not what's actually going on. And a lot of us are that way. We can go to work, we can go to school, we can take care of our family, and we can feel completely alone in the entire world and don't have anybody to share that information with. Because people are going to say, well, you're weak-minded if you feel this way. Like you can't actually be depressed.
I feel like a lot of that came from them not knowing how to process the thought of that. And you got to think about it. A lot of times, like, we can go back not even too far into the past where, you know, hospitals and shit like that. That was shit that we took care of in the house. I'm talking about, you know, melanated people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And seeing a therapist, that wasn't something that we didn't do it because we didn't even know. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of like an ignorance in a sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that's where a lot of it comes from, and that's where it was, you know, kind of passed down to those children. Whereas though, like you said, now where we standing, motherfucker be like, listen, I got this going on, this going on, this going on. You know what I mean? And people will actually listen. It's more so of like, you know, older people who probably in a way kind of feel that way. But I don't think I know nobody right now that'll say that. Like, I'm saying for myself, that if I said I feel like, you know, I'm feeling suicidal, they'd be like, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
I don't even have those kind of people around me.
Right, because at this point, you've already surrounded yourself with people who you can confide in those situations. Because, and that's what it is. A lot of the time, like, you got to elevate your circle. You got to be around people who are going to understand you, especially if you go through those types of things. You have to have a strong support system at all times.
So I didn't get to say about my inner peace, but that's where it begun. It begins with me eliminating anybody that disrupt my peace. You know what I'm saying? That first, you know, saying then a clean house and some candles and some quiet time.
That's right.
And some candles?
And
a lot of candles.
Yeah. We got a lot of candles.
It's funny because that's something that I said on Monday was the first step to finding inner peace is eliminating the things that are disrupting your peace.
Yep.
Like that's the first thing you have to do. That's the easiest thing to do is the second you walk into a room or you're talking to a person or you're in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, don't do that again.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like it's really easy to say. Well, it's really easy to say. Sometimes it's not easy to do depending on the place that you're in. Sometimes it's you can't get out of the living situation that you're in, but you don't like the living situation that you're in. So what do? You get outside of the house more often.
You stay away from that motherfucker as much as possible.
You go there to go to sleep. That's what you do. That's it. You just go there, you go to sleep, and then every time you just leave the house. Like if you don't want to be around the person, you don't be around that person unless you absolutely have to be around that person. Like you got to make sacrifices for your peace because people don't realize like you're number one. I'm about to have a baby, but I'm still before him because if my mental health don't come first, I can't be there for him. And a lot of people won't say that, but I will. Like I'm more important. My mental health is more important than anything else.
Right? Because I'm no good to nobody.
Exactly. I can't be here. I can't be with y'all. I can't be for him, for anybody if I'm not okay. And that's true for everybody.
Yeah, that's real. You gotta accept that shit.
All right, moving on. Cannabis. What was it? Cannabis and Canvas on Thursday with Miss
We
Porter.
recapping. I forgot we was recapping.
Yes, we are recapping.
Oh shit!
All right, let me move
Sorry.
on. So, we did that. I did a smoking sun. Paulie did some skulls.
I was
did.
sad I missed it.
Did you do anything, Marcel?
I didn't. I was upstairs vibing in the stool. You know what I mean?
She was vibing in the
She was
stew.
enjoying the cannabis, not the campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a musical campus.
But if I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to be every Thursday.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
really?
said too.
So-
Yeah,
It is?
I
Yes.
believe it's going to be every Thursday.
Huh, okay.
But I don't.
We don't know yet.
So
but
just tap into
tap into
Missy
Missy
or
Porter
Ace the Chemist
or Ace the Chemist on
for those
Instagram.
situations.
And make sure y'all go to members only tonight
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
because happy birthday, Killer Kev.
Happy birthday,
birthday,
guys.
Happy birthday, gang.
They're having a birthday party for him at 11:22 tonight. So make sure y'all also hit up her for that. It's $10 to get in. Go party. Go celebrate. Go have fun. Don't be a dick.
Yes, please.
What? Fly Girls. K came back.
K came back. It was a
We
great
had a
show.
K.
Yes.
We missed
yes.
K. K was on the news.
It was on the
Yes, for
news.
days straight.
She was
Check
a
that
pizza.
out. Yep,
She
a whole
was driving
slice.
what's it called? A
Bobcat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It's a situation.
Damn.
And then Saturday you did. Go ahead, say it, Imani, because I can't.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Oh, no, Marseille.
Oh,
The Mud Pit mixtape.
the Mud Pit Mixtape
Yes,
Show
that's
hosted
what
by
happened.
Sammy.
Yes.
The Kensington Derby
Mhm.
Arts Festival.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to say it.
Probably got all of it because I was like, Mud Pit mixtape. That's all I got for y'all. That's
Shout
all
out
I
to
got.
Kay again. Her
Yeah,
production.
She did her thing, man.
She did her thing. K was out there at 4:00 in the fucking morning.
4 a.m.
Towing cars and shit.
Yeah, because y'all wanted to play with her. She said
Oh.
that shit on Fly. They don't play with her. She said, "Oh, y'all want to be Karen? I'm going to be
be a
Karen,
Karen,
too." She said that. I ain't say that. She did.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
And she was definitely Karen because what happened was she hung up like 60 fucking posters down the fucking block and put them on
the
cars,
cars.
letting
And somebody-
everybody know that they needed to move their car because of the derby that was coming up. And a dickhead off the block went and took down every fucking flyer and took every post off the cars. And yeah, threw them away. And of course she has them on camera because her name is fucking Kay from Font Productions. And yeah.
You done fucked up, buddy.
She said, "Oh, I got you one better. Now the cops is knocking on everybody's door in the block at 4:00 in the morning, and your car will be towed if you don't fucking move it." And yeah, she was out there 4 a.m.
Damn.
towing
She don't play no
shit
games.
because I
Don't
don't know
fuck with
why
Kay.
the fuck y'all thought
She
y'all was
should've
gonna
said
play with
like,
Kay.
yeah.
Right.
She should have told him who it was
Why
that
the
did that
fuck
shit.
y'all thought y'all was gonna play with her? Shit, we was out there and she walked up to the cops and talked to them. They was
Busted
her
up.
friend. They
I was scared. I ain't know.
high-fiving her and
What
shit.
the fuck?
Mind you, we out there smoking. The cops coming with
I'm
niggas
like,
throwing L's.
whole
We cursing
L's and
niggas the
shit.
fuck out. Like, did you just throw the
In
fuck
the
out?
face.
What is you doing? They like, oh no, you guys are cool. Watch this. And you know, she go through her thing and they all high fiving her and talking to her and shit. I said, yeah, that's my friend.
I'm with her.
They
I'm with
put
her.
the L
I'm
though.
with her.
You couldn't just put the L out, put it in
Yeah.
your pocket.
We wanted to shout out to
Leave
Doug
it.
Dizzle. We wanted to fuck him up though. He threw two L's.
Two, yeah, I'm about to say
Fuck
two.
one. He threw a pre-roll and a fucking backwood.
Yeah. Into the rain. It
Into
was-
the
you couldn't
wet
salvage-
rain.
I was going to say it was definitely raining that day.
No, it was raining hard as shit at that
Rain.
point.
We talk about no that they done. They done, nigga. What? Them jaws is this big.
Nah, real
Y'all
shit.
can't see me if y'all listening, but it was big. Like,
Bro, no, that's
yeah,
disrespectful.
but that was a dope
Yo, That
situation.
shit was out of pocket. I'll say that. But yeah, that joint definitely was live. I definitely had a lot of fun. And I mean, that shit was banging up. DJ Nate always come through.
Shout out to
I mean,
DJ
he did his
Nizzy
thing.
Nate.
I mean, that joint was
A lot of performance. County Kravis.
It was a lot of
Slimberg, shout out my brother
Slimberg, Shout
Slimberg.
out to the bro, Majay. Shout out to sis.
Mhm.
It was dope out there, Joe.
Hell yeah. Shit, I
And there
can't wait
was
for
some.
next year.
I didn't go, but I did see some videos, and they had some dope as art. Like it was
Yeah.
somebody with a unicorn bike and shit with fire coming out of it.
Oh shit.
Somebody had like a big ass 3-wheeler joint
Yeah,
pedal
with the
bike.
wheels
Oh,
was
yeah, I saw
big
that
as
joint.
shit.
Big as shit, and they got stuck in the mud.
Yeah,
and
they had
then
to
a
push it
mermaid
out.
had to come push them out.
Yeah, that shit was great.
Shout out to everybody that was dressed up. Y'all is
Yeah.
fucking creative.
They really are. Like
And
it
making
was a
them
lot
fucking
of
cars, y'all put in some work for that. Like
Real
do
shit.
y'all start? I need to know. Do they start like in the beginning of the year and prepare for that shit? Because if not, y'all just be in there just just for hours,
Just
Yeah.
putting in work.
welling shit together.
I
Like,
seen a lot of those two pedal bikes.
yeah.
I was like, I ain't see those in a long time.
That's crazy.
It
as
was
shit.
dope. Yeah, they at the end they had to ride through the mud pit and shit.
I saw that. I did see
Yeah.
that.
Like that.
That
was-
looked like fun.
Huh?
What?
It looked like fun.
It did.
Y'all want to play in mud?
I mean, I'm gonna take a shower after.
When I was a kid, right?
Where they getting that mud?
Where the
from?
shower at?
No, let's
Where
start
they
with where they
getting
getting the
that
mud
Hey,
mud
from.
listen. When I was a kid, right, we used to play Survivor and shit, right? We
Okay.
used to take our shoes off.
Wait, first, where you grew up at?
I was in Northeast.
It sounds like some Northeast.
God
shit.
damn it.
All right,
Shut
go
up.
ahead.
What side?
Go
Fuck.
ahead.
It's like, no.
Go ahead.
So we used to play Survivor. So you know how all the lawns is in Northeast,
Yes.
everybody shit like that. So we used to take our shoes off and shit. We used to hop over the gates and all this stuff, make little obstacle courses. And our 3 lawns, because it was me and my 3 friends, our 3 lawns was together, but they always had, every time it rained, it would be a bunch of worms and mud and all that shit that come up. And that was the last thing we had to do. Like, that would be our fire pit that we had to walk across.
I'm jumping straight across that. Joint.
Y'all ain't had playgrounds and nothing?
Sound
Like, what?
fun though. I would have definitely been there.
We
I
was
would've
creative.
All I think about is
We
my
used our
mom beating my ass
imagination.
walking
Coming
back
in
in
the
that
house
fucking
with
house.
mud all over me. Like,
Ooh, no-
your dumb ass was outside
I lived
doing.
in the
Like,
Northeast.
Shit,
Oh,
I
yeah.
lived in Tacony. The
didn't
fuck?
get
That
in
shit was
trouble
out of
for stuff
pocket.
like that.
That shit was you. Yeah, that's different. I don't like she said where they get that mud from. They came back and got
I
the
had
mud.
too many questions.
They could have drove and dumped it and had some water.
Yeah, but where did they get it
It
from?
looked like they
Where
dug
did-
up the street.
It looked like they
Yo,
just
real
went somewhere
shit.
and said, "School,"
And then,
and brought it
Carried it
over.
over.
yeah,
That's what it looked like.
that's what it looked like.
I ain't playing in no mud. I don't like bugs, and all I can think about is whatever the fuck is in the mud. It's gonna get on me.
Hey, yo, you out
What?
of pocket, bro.
So you only go swimming in pools?
Where else am I gonna swim? What?
No,
like
you
you go to
can't
the
go
beach.
swimming in the,
Oh,
in the
yeah, I'll
beach
get in
no
the
more.
beach.
Remember we discovered that the fish is coming in the water. We not going swimming.
They coming.
Oh, no, you just fucked that up for me.
Good.
God damn it.
We ain't getting in the
Shit,
beach,
I
though.
wanted to get on a jet ski.
Mm.
I don't even want to do that shit.
The fish are coming
The
in
fish is
water.
coming in the water.
Yo,
How you think they
That's
release their
freaky.
babies and shit? That
Into
the
the
sperm go
in-
into the water and then the other fish catch it and all that.
no, he just bust inside the fish.
You know, he bust inside the
What?
water.
Now the fish just be
Aw,
humping.
Damn,
Like-
I'm trying to
Some fish,
figure this shit
some
out.
fish do come
Fertilized
inside
at
the
some
fish,
point,
but
right.
other fish, you know,
Just
they
bust and then you
come.
just swimming and it catch you.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
why the
pre-
water's salty.
Mother.
They ain't why the water's salty. That's just why. That's not true facts. I'm just joking.
What? Hey, yo, I'm done.
What?
Fuck the beach. Damn.
And then this little sea crabs that's like this.
Oh,
big,
yeah, them
that be in the sand and
Yeah.
it break me out. No, fuck
It
the
break
beach.
me out.
So you about to go get in the cummed up water, cummed up fish water,
fish
and then
water.
walk through the motherfucking sand and get them. I know them little ass
Yeah,
Jones
them
you talking about.
little-
Shit, I be feeling bad. Yo, it's crazy. I be feeling bad as shit because I'm like, if I step on this Jones, it's gonna die. And I gotta walk because it's the sand.
That is
Hey, little
Hi.
ones.
It's little people here.
little people.
Little fly
But that's-
kids.
it's like no. You just messed that up for me. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm going
Ignorance
to the
is
beach.
bliss. I'm still going to the beach. It's not gonna stop me from going to the beach. I've been swimming in the water. It ain't killed me yet.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm getting in some beach water. It's good for my hair.
Well, I mean,
Up to
that
the
might be.
ankles.
My mom
like-
always say this: in the sand, exfoliate your feet. So you're supposed to dig your
That
feet
is true.
into the sand. I'm
That's
going to
true.
the beach.
I'm going to the
I'm not going to
not
Atlantic
going to
City.
the
Come on,
Beach.
come on.
Fuck
You
no,
done
we
let,
never
you done
said
let some
nothing
fucking.
about Atlantic
I'm not
City
going.
Beach.
Yeah,
No,
ain't
no,
no
that's
great
not a
pier.
beach. That's the ghetto.
not-
That's Kensington.
You. That's definitely Kensington.
That's Kensington Beach.
Yeah, that's Kensington Beach.
Sorry about that.
Damn. Oh, Kensington.
You got any more updates?
All right, no.
We were
so-
still in the recap, and we got
Oh,
15
recaps.
minutes. We gotta play some music and talk some more shit. Like,
All right,
what are we
first.
doing?
All right.
Vibing.
I wish our show was longer.
Vibing.
We
need
do.
a longer show.
We need a
All right.
longer show.
How did you start your music?
Jump
Like-
right into it.
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna start right into it.
All right, so
How-
I always tell this story. You know, I started because of this lady here, Paulie baby. Please don't.
Don't
Don't
forget the
forget
fucking
the fucking
baby.
baby.
So she was in college and she gave me her laptop, and she was like, "I think you can make beats. Here, do something with it." And I'm like, "What the fuck? All right, I guess." Like, you know what I mean, and it was on since then. I had to be like, I don't even remember, but I was like, I was young Marley. I was
A teenager.
A teenager.
We were teenagers.
Way back when. I mean, so that's how we got started.
I wasn't a teenager.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah, I'm older. Yeah.
That's new information.
That I'm older?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I never knew how old either you were, so.
Really? You don't know how old
you
do
think
I
I
look?
am?
Hold on. Let me get. Let me block.
Look, we both did the same shit.
Y'all.
Let's
I
go.
probably look crazy as shit. I probably look retarded. But go ahead. It's fine.
34.
Okay.
I'm 35. Like I would have pegged you for older, but like only a year.
How about you?
I know your age already.
All right, well, we can't ask you.
You know my age?
No.
Right,
Well, how
what you got
about
me?
Marley?
I would say like the same thing, like 34, 35.
Okay.
That is a
Imani, I'm 37.
That was kind of close.
I'll be 38.
this year.
Well,
Yeah.
you look good. Y'all both look amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if you want to disclose your age. That's your.
I mean,
That's your relation to disclose.
no, I'm 35.
Y'all did great.
Yeah, y'all the first people to ever guess. Listen, I go in the store and I go right across the street to the deli over there to get a CJ, which is a beer, malt liquor, and the nigga card me every fucking time, and I be mad as shit. I'm like, bruh, I'm fucking old as shit. God damn it. Most of the time, I don't even want to carry this shit. But I went into another store. Poppy Boy didn't card a little young shorty that was in front of me. She had to be like 19. And carded me, and I was mad as shit too. I'm like, yo, I said, you let.
What's the purpose of that?
I said, she look older than me.
I
Once
still-
they hear my voice, they be like, "You got ID."
I go in the store across the street from the
So I
house
just
to
already have it
fucking
ready.
the tobacco situation.
I hate
and he
that shit.
card
I
me
don't go
every
in there.
time. But then I believe that he
I
got
think
like
they
mental
have to
issues.
sometimes.
No, because
Oh,
I think he got
Go there
like
every day.
mental issues.
The man who run the store?
Because he tell me he don't remember me, and I go there all the time.
Oh,
Because
you gotta have
we all look alike.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
they all look
He
alike.
doesn't look like us,
That's
so
all
to
good.
him,
Yeah,
we
so
all look
shit. Fucking.
Yeah, he could be standing next to another person, and I would think they was the same person. Not even twins, just my eyes fucked up. Because he definitely gives the very standard his nationality look. I don't want to expose that because I don't want to seem like a racist.
All right.
All right. So, how did you come up with the features album, and who do you have on the album?
Okay, so features came because I have a lot of featured songs. I mean, shout out to PME, Powerful Music Entertainment.
Gang.
I mean, we had 10 artists on the roster. And I mean, one person didn't make the cut, not because of anything. It just was like we never had a chance to do it, and I wanted to put it out. So, I mean, but I wanted to create something where the situations that I was in would create exposure for the people that I'm around as well. You know what I mean, to be able to showcase their talents. Because typically walking into a room, I play a song, it's like, this shit is crazy, this shit is dope, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? So here's the opportunity to hear somebody else that ain't in this motherfucking room. And I'm kind of like forcing the motherfucker in that type of situation to, like I said, hear my team. And then, you know, it was about the album.
Right.
So it really was just like something to put out to be able to go walk in places and be like, in meetings and play it. And you got to hear everybody. I know you want to talk to me, but
Now you want to hear
Yeah, all of us.
it is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
I like that.
But that's how I came up with it. And I'm actually working on the features too.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So as far as who I had on it, I had Milani on Make a Break, Dub Dizza on Lightsaber, Crizzy Lair on Black Sand, Slimberg on Diller. I had Dev on Shooter McGavin, Nunu on State of Night, and Dries Lee on a song called 2 A.M.
And
I mean,
Lay Mother was on.
And Late Mother was on.
That's
Thank you for
my shit.
that. Beauty.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I know that one.
Yeah, we gotta get into some of them tracks.
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? But that's it. And the next joint on his way though.
I
Soon
have
come.
2 more questions.
Sure. I'll try to keep it short.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Fuck. I was trying to hurry up. God damn it. This is a shame. I probably would say it could be between like Beauty, Diller, and Black Sand.
That's 3.
Yeah, but it's between those three.
They're equally the favorite.
You said
Yeah.
Beauty first, so I'm gonna say Beauty.
Yeah.
And then what do you got coming up next?
So I'm working on the features too. I probably put together a PME compilation album, since it is so many of us. Also, I have the show on the 26th, May 26th, coming up. And, you know.
Yeah, you mentioned something on TME show, right? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Who Liddy?
Yeah, Who Liddy?
Out here showcase
Yeah.
with Hennessy Kev and Ironplex and everybody else that's a part of it.
Yeah. I mean, but definitely getting to that music and making the next album, making the next one.
I know I said two, but one last question. What you love doing more, writing, producing, or singing?
It's probably going to have to be writing and performing. It got to be both of them. Yeah. And I mean, but just, you know, writing songs. That's probably be my favorite.
I feel like you look real comfortable when you performing. Like, you just...
I be nervous as shit.
But you look comfortable. You be into it. You be vibing.
Cause fuck it, it's mine. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, I feel like everybody get that little jitter, but yeah, you get that little jitter before going on.
I get nervous.
That shit was like, I literally got out of the fucking lift and just went straight on stage, and I'm like, damn, I don't get to see nobody first. Like the fuck,
literally walked in and walked on stage.
Like, took my coat off, set up my mic stand, and it was like boom. You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right, Toucan. Can we get music?
Can we get some music?
I want to hear Beauty.
Two-seaters, you and me. She my baby, call my beauty. She's so perfect, like she made for me. Never ever let him come between. This life I made with my babe. They wanna take her place. Those ain't the games I play. Shorty, get up on my face. Got a bond so amazing. Built tall skyscraping. She picked me up when I'm down. She held me down when I was down. Trial cases in courts. The court side in the game. Used to hop bell trains. Now Bentley cool switching lanes. Leveling up together. Take a trip, switch the weather. We always better together. Get a body doing it better. Make it last forever. She a diamond shine like bezels. I'm reclining while she driving. Push the pedal to the metal. Yeah. Two-seaters, you and me. She my baby, call her my beauty. She's so perfect, like she made for me. Yeah. Never ever let them come between. They ain't the same as my babe. They wanna take her place. Those ain't the games that I play. She my baby, call her my beauty. They tryna fuck with me, you built, but baby, we focus on running it up. Talk this shit that love for real. You real bitch, ain't giving it up. Can nobody take my place, baby? I'm the one you love. Can nobody make you rain, baby? You know I'm enough. And we in 100 plus, flying in that two-seater. Moving fast, driving fast. All them niggas that ain't on up. You my boo, ain't give you up. Yeah, bitch, he really ain't tired. You the one I really can't try. Really got through, got smoking these drugs. You know you the only one for me. I ain't never had no bitch that treat me how you treat me. Putting dirt on my name and hope that you gon' leave me. I can live without your love, baby. You complete me, bleed me. Two-seaters, you and me. She my baby, call her my beauty. She's so perfect, like she made for me. Yeah. Never ever let them come between. They ain't the same as my babe. They wanna take her place. Those ain't the games that I play. She my baby, call her my beauty. Don't got no time to waste. I gotta make a play. Guess I gotta save the day. You can defeat the sickness. Always gonna make a way. Only the real congratulate. Haters just never relate. Congratulate. My niggas, we made it like humping the game while they masturbate. I got it the hungry way. Talking about scraping plates. Music wasn't make or break. I did it for you, I did it for me. I did it so we could live by the sea. It's far about the season whenever freezing. Wrist always sneezing. Stepping in flavors. Feet look like they bleeding. Guess that's what the haters needed. Had to give them something to believe in. Like they really need a reason. Now they they fed me like I'm Jesus, but I love them like I'm Gaia. Just call me Molly the Messiah. I'm channeling powers like Austin. Gold, remember I'm bossing. Running plays, Randy Mawson. Eating heavy, got me flossing. Baby bad and she bossy. Penthouse at the Ritz-Carlton. 40 make him dance like he Carlton. Pull up shots like a Bolton. Tried to cross me, so it cost him. Don't got no time to waste. I gotta make a play. Cause I gotta save the day. Cooking to feed the sick. Always gonna make a way. Only the real congratulate. Haters just never relate. Congratulate. My nigga, we made it like congratulations. Nigga, we made it out. Haters just never relate. Only the real congratulate. Cause I always make a way. Cooking to feed the sick. I gotta save the day. Cause I'm about to make a play. I don't got time to waste.
What's the big dog to a pop? What's the worker to a boss bitch? They wonder why Lonnie is back. It start with embracing your losses. They never wanted me to win. I saw through the fake and phony grins. I got on my grind and pushed my pen. I'm on fire, this shit won't never end. I am the queen of my city. The gang is with me. Whole vibe, we getting litty. Your nigga wanna leave with me. Fantasizing about licking and sucking on my titties. Straight out of north side of Philly. Name another bitch who is fucking with me. I am the future, I am a present. So it's only right that that nigga gets me. Fuck what they talking about, I'ma make the rules. Bitches be sweeter than the edible. You cannot stop the inevitable. I'm with this shit, so what you wanna do? We popping bottles, bad bitches looking like they a model. Rockin' my bottle, bitch, we coming for throttle. Police that get him, I got him.
Don't got no time to waste. I gotta make a play. Cause I gotta save the day. Cooking to feed the sick. Always gonna make a way. Only the real congratulate. Haters just never relate. Congratulate. My nigga, we made it like congratulations. Nigga, we made it out. Haters just never relate. Only the real congratulate. Cause I always make a way. Cooking to feed the sick. I gotta save the day. Cause I'm about to make a play. No, I don't got time to wait.
Hey.
I forgot about that, John.
Forgot about that?
Not like that, but I mean like
When you was asking,
John, yeah.
for
The
the
whole
line
album.
up.
I don't know. Y'all be shit. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
So what did we hear?
So we had Make a Break with me and Milani.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I'm still high, so
Yeah,
Beauty
Yeah,
with Lay
Beauty.
Mother.
and that's it.
That's it.
Because we only played 2 songs.
Because we only played 2 songs.
Yeah, you're right on track now.
Those 2 are my favorites, though.
Thank you. I noticed like a lot of guys like Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, that's that
And
shit.
that was like I produced Beauty and Shooter McGavin. Those are both original beats. And I mean, but it'd be like those is the ones that I guess people like, they really fuck with them Jones. And Make a Break is the one that we gonna do. Milani, if you listening to the end of time, okay? Motherfuckers love that John. I love that John though. It's live. I mean, it's definitely live.
I want to get into your quote.
Oh, my quote. Listen, I just looked one up because I was not prepared for this at all. I found one because we talked about mental health. So it says mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not about where you're going.
I like that.
So to not say like, oh, I'm doing good today and this is where I'm going to be and I'm going to be good forever, but realizing that another hard day may come and to be prepared for that. It's a process. It's all in getting better every day, not like I'm good today and now I'm good for good.
And for the weather.
Say something.
Chef Work is calling me over and over again. He want to hear Silk Sheets. I already know, but I'm sorry.
Toucan. Next week, right? We're going to get this working and we're going to have the weather in Memphis.
Hey, that's popping.
Fly girl.
That's popping.
Meteorologist. Lucci in the building.
The weather right now is 73 degrees with a high of 79 and a low of 59. It's a 70% chance of rain, so it's probably raining right now.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then they say 90% at 1. But it's going to be raining until like 5 o'clock, and then 6, we're going to be fine, but then it's going to go back into rain at 7. So,
They could just keep the rain on.
Just like, what?
rain day, but it's going to be high. I got on my fly girl gear.
And your authentic philosophy.
Get your authentic fly team gear. Get your just fly team gear. Get your LouchieTotes. Get your...
Oh, pieces of Imani. I know I'm never prepared for these things. I'm never prepared.
Shit.
You're very honest about that.
All right. Tuesday is gonna be 77. Wednesday is gonna be 72. Thursday is gonna be 74. Friday, Fly Day, is gonna be 85.
Hey.
Hey.
Fuck.
Hey.
Oh, that's great. That's
It's
actually
a great
perfect.
Fly Day.
Turn up.
Saturday is gonna be 93.
Wow.
Sunday
Oh,
is
my
gonna
God.
be 78. And
It's
then
summertime.
Monday
Let's go.
is gonna be
Nope, that's
70.
giving. We gotta change the name from Wimmer to something else. But what you about to say?
Oh, I said Monday is gonna be 70, but you know it might not be 70.
change.
You know,
Springer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Springer.
yeah.
All right, well,
Spring and summer.
we out of here, guys.
Wait.
What? I know. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Marcel.
Okay. Thank y'all for having me. I go by Marley the Great, aka Marseille. You can follow me on all platforms everywhere at MARSAE2_. Yeah.
And where to find your music?
MARSAE worldwide, everywhere. Google me.
Google me, bitches.
You already know who I am. It's Paulie Baby, and please don't forget the fucking baby. Catch me every Monday on Paulie and the Gang. I mean, every Wednesday on Paulie and the Gang from 7 to 8, because I'm here with y'all today, so I'm, and catch me every Fly Day with the Fly Team. We start at 3 and we rock out till 6. So stay tuned. Glockman shit.
I'm signing out of here. It's your girl Imani. Remember to walk through your day with the 3 C's: courage, connection, and compassion.
And this Lucci, stay on your 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Hey.